All right, so this is the continuation of the Friday show, and this is a little different. It might sound a little different because we are going live on YouTube as well after the Marlins beat the Brewers 4-2. Now, when I'm doing this podcast, I really love to pre-record things, but some nights there will be the reason to jump on and make sure that the content is as fresh as possible for you, the loyal listener. And so tonight we are going to just jump on YouTube again. If you're listening on the podcast on Friday, YouTube video last night, I'll also try to have the Ryan Horvath picks portion of this podcast up on YouTube, as well as those are going to be on YouTube every week, thanks to our friends at Golden Chicken. But for tonight, we just wanted to talk a little bit about what has happened with the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, I've been Dun Club man for a long time, and I'm still watching the games. I want to make that very clear. I still am watching the games as much as I hate this team. I love the Brewers. I hate this team has been what I've been saying, but I'm still watching these games quite a bit. The problem has been that they've been stuck in this 2.5 game back stretch for the longest time. And this whole time, the season hasn't been fun. Okay. Well, the Phillies, for whatever reason, they're dropping pop flies out at Wrigley Field. They're looking terrible. They're bringing the Brewers back into this thing. And now all of a sudden, the Brewers have the chance to make something of it. And then tonight happens. Tim Shea was at the game until he left the game. I give the exact moment you left the game. I would think it was when Avi Garcia hit the grand slam home run. And I do want to make sure on YouTube, this is not my home. For the YouTube audience, I'm just going to go to my normal basement setting, I think. I think that will be better. But again, see, I'm in a basement and it's a dungeon. I'm going to go back to the home. So, Tim, what was the crowd like? What was up there? Let me interrupt my own question, because I talked to this guy today after daycare, and he was really pumped. He's like, I'm not giving up on this Brewer team, and now I'm finally being rewarded. They're in a tie. The Phillies just lost. And then now we gave it away. So the Phillies are trying to give it away to him, and now we're giving it away.
Yeah, I don't know. I was back in we really have a chance to win this thing now. I think Philadelphia is still dead in the water, but we don't look any better, do we?
No. So who do the Phillies have? Do you know at the top of your head?
They have a doubleheader. So they move the doubleheader tomorrow against Washington, I'm pretty sure. And then they have them for 4. So 2 tomorrow, 1 Saturday, 1 Sunday.
Again, we're doing a hybrid YouTube live, which is also going to be part of the podcast. So the doubleheader is Friday, which is tomorrow, but it's also today.
Yes, correct. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so then the Brewers wrap it up against the Marlins and against the Diamondbacks. And now they're in a position again where I think, just like it was a couple of nights ago, they did move the doubleheader. Tim's right about that because of the hurricane. They did move it. But where we were at a couple of nights ago is like the season was over. The season's been over multiple times in multiple different situations, and yet new life keeps getting given to the Brewers. And I think tonight was a perfect example of how they can't capitalize on it. They're up 2-0 for most of the game. I'm thinking I'll call Tim and, I'll be like, all right, I'll walk it back. But then the Brewers do what they've done all year. It just seems like, and this is why this year's been so frustrating, pick your poison with the Brewers. Pick the concession prices, pick social media, pick the promotions, pick the front office, pick Mark, pick Dave, pick counsel, pick the players, pick the decisions, pick the moves, the trades. Everything they've done ends up backfiring on them and ends up being bad or the wrong decision. And tonight, I was all right with when Freddie came in there at the time, but that ended up not working out either. So it was quite a disaster.
Well, it started to work out, but it backfired in the end. And counsel was a little late to start the bullpen too. Once he walked that second guy, I would have gotten someone maybe warming up. Then he walked the next guy on 4 pitches, and then the rest. So,
and it's Avi Garcia out of all
Avi
guys.
Garcia. And I opened my fat mouth.
You said it, not me.
That, and I said, "Oh, he's having a great year. He's batting like 208 with 7 home runs."
Don't you think if you're Avi Garcia at that moment, come on, man, what are you playing for?
And he knows these guys, though. That's the thing. He knows these pitchers.
I'm at the point of the season where I'm not even mad at the Brewers. I think that Avi Garcia should have just struck out on purpose.
Right? Just I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm gonna go to tomorrow's game. They'll probably at that point at doubleheader should be over.
Is this YouTube comment true? Luis says I was sitting next to Timmy when he said that about Avi, and I almost beat the shit out of him.
He did hit me like 4 times. He blamed me. He's like, "This is all your fault." Punch, 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 punch.
Oh my good God.
But I don't know. How many more lives are the Brewers going to get? Probably a few, because Philadelphia doesn't want to win either.
Well, I just want to know, like, the theory that I'm really coming up strong with, and really, it is a little nuanced, so it's hard to tweet, and it's even hard to explain a little bit, is I think one of the other reasons this year sucks so much is because the expectations have been so high. This is a team that's committed to winning 89 games, getting in and seeing what happens. And this year, we thought NL Central. I thought NL Central wire to wire. There are expectations because that crowd tonight, I mean, it doesn't look like a pennant race. If you're bad for a couple of years, then it looks like I think that a team, if you're going to tell me in the next 10 years that the Brewers are going to have real legitimate shots at a World Series and like be in a World Series, and then also have 3 or 4 years where they're bad, or have 10 years where they have bites at the apple, I'm going to take the other one. I think you make more money in my way. And also it reignites the fan base. It gets us excited about prospects. It gets us excited about what's to come and excited about the future. I think that there needs to be some sort of ebb and flow with this team. You can't have highs without the low. And right now they're at such a medium that when they don't even beat the medium, it's just pure like I hate this season. I want it to end. The season has been god-awful. It's been not fun. I don't like being the one that comes on here and does a little basement podcast on a YouTube, striving for, please don't forget about me, attention, because the Brewers are bad. I wanted to come on after a win tonight. I swear to you I did. I wanted to come on after a win and do the same setup. This was the plan all along for me and Tim tonight. I got to go back to the basement because too many people think this is my house, even though it's bright in the YouTube video. This is definitely.
Can you play us a song on your piano?
I do have a, did you see the piano?
Well, in the background.
Oh, I do have a keyboard.
Do you have a keyboard? Okay.
Yeah, a Casio keyboard from 1993.
Okay.
That plays Rick Astley Together Forever as the intro. I'll bring that next week when I talk to you, because I'm trying to learn some Nights Gordon Paint popcorn songs and Scrub It Up songs on it. But that's for another day.
I just got a text message asking if you are taking a phone call today. Phone calls right now.
Oh, I could.
It's from Cone Roller. He texted me, said, "Is Bart taking phone calls?"
Yeah, I do have a phone number to call. I am watching the football game on my phone, which, by the way, the Dolphins are in deep trouble for Tua.
They were winning. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're in big trouble.
Big time. All right, so where do we go from here, Timmy?
I don't know. I guess we try again tomorrow, right? I mean, tomorrow you could make up technically a game and a half, right? If Philly loses both and we can somehow win. Now we are going against Sandy Alcantara. He's in the hunt for the Cy Young, and a lefty. So it's going to be tough, but you just got to keep, 24 hours. Remember, we were all down on Tuesday, and then yesterday the Brewers won, and we got it within a half a game, and so I don't know.
But at some point, like,
Because I feel like if they make the playoffs, they have a chance to win a series against St. Louis. If somehow you can get your
they can win that series.
They can, especially with that pitching. So that's like, and then whatever happens after that, if it's the Mets, if it's the Dodgers, yeah, it won't look good, but.
I got Cone Roller calling.
Oh, okay. He'll probably say he wants to give up on the Brewers.
Cone, you're live.
I am so ready for this season to be over. I've been out on the Brewers like the last month, and it's kind of like that thing with, when your old dog's getting sick, you almost just have to put it down. And that's where I'm at with the season. I think that's where the Phillies are at too. So fuck it. Why can't the Cubs be the fifth wild card spot at this point?
Yeah, it's like the dog's coughing and it's like he dies. And then the next day he's running around the yard like he did when he was 3. And you're like, honey, we're going to save the dog. And then the next night, Avi Garcia hits a grand slam.
Yep. And Avi Garcia is your dick neighbor that's feeding the dog poison.
Yeah. Avi Garcia is like, then he's always hated that dog, so he's feeding him chocolate. Come here, boy.
Yep.
Come here, boy.
Hey, I tell you, that's what I would be doing if I was Andrew Wagner's neighbor.
All right. Cone, I love you, bud.
I love you, Bart.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
Oh, you want to talk more? I'm probably gonna wrap it up soon.
Well, I hope in more than one way to want another kid. But do you think that the Dolphins are going to be like under lawsuits for this Tua thing?
Well, it depends. I mean, is he never going to play again? That a lot of people are, and the TNF halftime tonight was like pretending he never was ever hurt before.
Yeah, I did see that. I liked their coverage though. I thought they were pretty.
What was up with Ryan Fitzpatrick? Was like, I'm sad, and then whoever the woman is like consoled him with a shoulder rub.
I know, that was very nice to see on TV. Only on Thursday nights on Amazon. Yeah. Oh yeah, I had trouble finding this game.
Well, I had it on my phone, and now you're on my phone, so I'm going to hang up so I can watch the end.
All right. Bye, Bart. Love you.
See you, Cone. Love you. All right, Cone Roller. Shout out to MGM Motion Blur, who just subscribed to the YouTube channel.
There we go.
Which I did clean up a little bit tonight. I organized into some playlists. So
okay.
I may not be working, but I am hard at work.
So what do you think?
Well, I've been in the Dunn Club forever.
I know. We said
I don't think they're making the. I mean, on one hand, I don't think they're making the playoffs. On the other hand, if there was ever going to be a loser team to make the playoffs, it'd be this one.
If Philly loses both games tomorrow.
Today.
You're right. Sorry.
Friday.
It got moved to today, the doubleheader, because of the.
This day Friday.
If they lose on Friday, the Brewers have to win tonight, right? Like Do
you think Council mismanaged the game with Freddie?
I don't think so. Maybe no, I don't. I thought before Freddie getting into trouble, and my buddy who was with me actually, I thought they'd use Devin Williams in the 9th and have Freddie go 2. My buddy goes, I think Freddie goes 3. Pitches all 3 innings, and then he got into some trouble there in that 7th inning. But
well, Brewers suck. We're gonna be live again on Sunday. Are you gonna join me on that one?
Yep.
We can talk Packers. We can check in on where the Brewers are at too.
It could be it could be up. It could be down. Who knows? I don't know.
Shout out to Caitlin who just subscribed.
I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore with this team. Just part of me wants to say, just get this season over with. The season has to end. Part of me is like, they have a chance to make it. They have a chance to win in the playoffs.
Is it wrong as a Brewers fan that I don't want, if there's ever going to be a Brewer team to win a World Series, I don't want it to be this one. Does that make like that? That's a bad take by me.
Yeah, why?
Because I don't like this team.
Yeah.
They don't deserve it.
All they got to do is just get on fire for 2 weeks. That's it. Just catch fire.
I don't want Rick Schlesinger to get a ring.
I agree with that one.
I want his job.
Yeah, how's that going?
The Brewers do have a job open for community manager relations person.
I saw that.
Yeah, I did not apply.
Okay.
I saved them the trouble of hitting one more delete stroke in their emails.
I even wore my Lucky Brewer shirt tonight.
Yeah. How was the crowd, though? Low?
Yeah, they announced 28, 26, and
I'm telling you, if the Brewers were bad for a while and there were lower expectations, it would have been packed.
take
And they'd
away
be making money hand over fist right now.
Take away 10,000 from that, maybe 16, 15. Maybe. I'm being nice there too. But
Right. Yeah.
it's a school night. You know, it's a Thursday night. Wait till tomorrow.
Tomorrow's high school football.
Oh, you are right. You are right. Wait till Sunday. Fan Appreciation Weekend. All weekend. They are appreciating you, Bart.
Packers play and the Blackhawks have a home game downtown Milwaukee.
Yeah, Blackhawks. Don't get me started with that. I have to make sure I have a parking spot on Sunday because there's going to be 16,000 Blackhawk fans in my neighborhood.
All right. We will continue to jump on live here from time to time. Bart Winkler Show podcast, Google, Apple, Spotify, and more. This will be the tail end of it. So thank you for listening. You really listen. This might be our longest podcast yet if you were listening. YouTube video a little shorter, but you want to keep it short and sweet and make you want more.
Always want more. Go Brewers. Go Badgers. Go Packers. I don't know.
What do you like? You like your boy Bielema this weekend?
7-point favorites? 7. Yeah, go Badgers. Badgers by, I don't know. Whatever.
Are you going?
No. The parental units are going.
Oh, my parental units had their home jacked up by hurricanes. So.
Yeah, I saw that. My sister lives down in Tampa. So.
Who did more destruction to my family this week? Hurricane Ian or Avi Garcia?
Right now, it might be a tie.
All right, Tim. Love you.
Love you, Bart.
Thanks, everybody. Like and subscribe. See ya.
See ya.